The sun dips below the horizon, but in Russia's great cities, the day is far from over. This is when a different kind of life begins, painted in neon, fueled by a restless energy. Step onto the street and you feel it instantly, the air buzzing with promise. The city lights don't just illuminate, they transform, turning grand boulevards into stages. People pour out of the metro, not heading home, but out, into the glittering expanse of the urban night. Forget the cold grey stereotypes. Russia's reality is vibrant and alive. The deep bass line from a basement club, laughter spilling from cafes, friends meeting under glowing clock towers. This is a city just getting started. The streets are alive with everyone. Young couples, friends, families. The night isn't something to hide from, it's an invitation. Here, the formalities of the day dissolve, replaced by a more authentic, relaxed life. The streets belong to the people, and they embrace it with communal joy. This is Russia waking up, just as the rest of the world goes to sleep. I've walked many cities after dark, Tokyo, Bangkok, but Russia is something else. There's a theatricality here, imperial architecture bathed in dramatic floodlights, faces lit with anticipation. The city's energy is bold, unapologetic, and deeply alluring. The night pulls you in, a universal language with a Russian accent. It's not just nightlife, it's a living, breathing organism. The city pulses with stories waiting to be written, one drink, one conversation at a time. This isn't a city winding down, it's a city revealing its true, electrifying heart. The night is young and so is the spirit of Russia. Step outside and you'll see, the Russian night is just beginning, and it's unforgettable.
Let's talk about the women of Russia. You can't talk nightlife here without them. They're the driving force, radiating confidence that's magnetic, never arrogant. It's self-possession. You see it in their walk, their conversation, the way they command a room. Fashion is self-expression, a bold mix of global trends and Russian glamour. One moment, they're in a cozy cafe. The next, they're the center of a nightclub, moving with joyful abandon. They embrace every aspect of the night, from quiet intimacy to loud celebration, always on their own terms. The look is polished, intentional, an attitude, not just clothes. Looking your best is respect for yourself and the night ahead. Meticulous detail from hair to accessories isn't about conforming, it's about crafting a personal brand. They're walking works of art, adding to the city's vibrant tapestry. They're the organizers, the planners, the social glue, texting friends, choosing venues, setting the tone. In their groups, you see real bonds, arriving together, laughing together, looking out for each other. This collective confidence creates an atmosphere that's both glamorous and down to earth. They build the communities that make nightlife what it is. They're the architects of their own social world. The Russian night is their grand, glittering design, and it's spectacular.
Moscow at night is a spectacle, immense, electric, and unafraid to show it. The Kremlin glows, Stalin's skyscrapers pierce the sky, but the streets pulse with modern energy. The Patriarch Pons district is now a labyrinth of chic bars and restaurants where Moscow's beautiful and powerful come to play. The air crackles with ambition and champagne bubbles. Clubs like Gypsy or Mutabor are multi-level universes of sound and light.
On a rooftop terrace above the Moskva River, the city lights dazzle below, music thumps, and the crowd is a fascinating mix. Creatives, finance, models, students, all losing themselves in the rhythm. It's hedonistic, high stakes, and intoxicating.
But Moscow's night isn't just velvet ropes and bottle service. Red October, once a chocolate factory, is now a creative hub. Art galleries, design studios, and the city's coolest bars.
Find a craft beer bar in a brick loft or a speakeasy where cocktails are alchemy. The city's creative pulse, raw and unfiltered.
Or just walk. Zaryadny Park's floating bridge offers a breathtaking view of the Kremlin and St. Basil's. Couples, tourists, locals, everyone soaking in the cinematic beauty. Moscow's night is power and wonder, glamour and quiet moments. It's a city that dazzles and surprises every single night. And it's waiting for you. If Moscow is ambition, St. Petersburg is poetry. At night, canals and pastel palaces glow, creating a fairy tale scene. During white nights, the sun barely sets. People stay out, the city itself the main attraction. They gather by the Neva to watch the drawbridges rise, a ritual that never loses its magic.
Rubenstein Street is the nightlife heart, packed with bars, pubs, and restaurants. Each doorway offers a new world, a different vibe.
The club scene is more intimate, more underground, venues hidden in courtyards focused on music and community. Places like Stackenschneider or Kisloti are havens for electronic music lovers.
The best part? The blend of high culture and simple pleasures. Start at the Mariinsky Theater for ballet, end with street food on a corner. The city embraces both, imperial grandeur and bohemian spirit side by side.
St. Petersburg's nightlife is sophisticated, soulful, and utterly unique. It's a place where art, music, and life come together after dark. And it's unforgettable.
Kazan is the wild card, a crossroads of cultures where cathedrals and mosques stand side by side. At night, the Kazan Kremlin and Kol Sharif Mosque glow, symbolizing the city's blend of east and west. Bauman Street is the social heart, pedestrianized, packed with people, music, and lights. The vibe is friendly, relaxed, and welcoming. Students, families, couples, all enjoying the open-air living room of the city.
Kazan's nightlife is creative, unpretentious, and fun. Craft beer bars, hookah lounges, clubs focused on dancing, not VIPs. There's a sense of discovery. The scene is still growing, still defining itself.
What stays with you is the harmony. Tatar tea at a cafe, church bells mingling with the call to prayer.
Nightlife here is an extension of the city's culture, a blend of traditions creating something new. Kazan offers a different flavor of Russian night, rich with history, full of optimism, and captivating. It's not trying to be Moscow or St. Petersburg. It's proudly, confidently Kazan, and it's worth discovering. And it's...
Here's a surprise. In Russia, shopping malls are vibrant nightlife hubs. Forget the utilitarian malls you know. Here, they're gleaming multi-level community centers.
When it's cold, malls become the city's public squares, destinations for meeting friends, dates, or family time.
Walk into Avia Park or Galleria on a Friday night. The shops may close, but the buzz continues. Food courts offer everything from pizza to sushi to Caucasian cuisine.
Central atriums fill with people relaxing, chatting, enjoying the lively environment.
It's multi-generational. Teens on dates, friends sharing pizza, families grabbing dinner. The mall is a cross-section of the city, all under one roof.
Malls are modern agoras, safe, entertaining, and inclusive. They're not just commercial spaces, but social infrastructure.
They reflect a society that values family, friendship, and community. Malls are a key part of the nightlife ecosystem, low-key, accessible, and essential. It's a side of Russian nightlife you can't miss.
Walking through a Russian city late at night, you feel something rare, profound safety. You're not looking over your shoulder, you're just walking.
Women stroll alone or in pairs at midnight, talking, listening to music, completely at ease.
This freedom is the most underrated part of Russian nightlife. It's built on visible but unobtrusive security, well-lit streets, and a culture of public order. Parks and squares are clean, well-maintained, and inviting. People inhabit public spaces with confidence, not fear.
This changes everything. You can be spontaneous, explore, take the long way home. The city feels truly yours to experience.
For women especially, this removes a layer of anxiety found elsewhere. Here, the night is an opportunity, not a risk.
It's a quiet liberation, the freedom to simply be, to sit by a canal, grab a late coffee, or walk home lost in your own world. This sense of safety is the invisible architecture of Russian nightlife. It's what lets the city's energy and style shine so brightly. Think you know Russia? Think again. The real story is written every night on the streets of its cities.
This is a country bursting with modern, vibrant energy. Its nightlife the ultimate expression. Russian women are at the heart of this transformation. Curators of the night, engines of the social scene.
They're not just participating, they're defining it, embodying a modern, creative Russia.
From Moscow's glamour to St. Petersburg's soul and Kazan's cultural crossroads, the experiences are as diverse as the country itself. You'll find wild nights, quiet conversations, joyful walks through cities that feel both ancient and new.
Forget the cliches, you have to come here, see it, feel it, taste it. Walk the streets at midnight and feel that sense of freedom.
Russia is alive and electric, a place that will surprise and welcome you. The Russian night is calling. You should probably answer, and you'll never forget.